Guys, today is Sunday and happy Sunday to you all. Let's begin today's video on a lighter note. Now you can see a video playing live here on your screen. Nico Williams introducing the Ghanaian food fufu to his other two teammates from Athletic Club. Now their names are Adama and also Alvaro. These two players, they are injured and they visited Nico Williams and Nico Williams was like, nah, we have to try fufu. So this video is going viral on social media and I'm happy that at least they are putting Ghana on the map. Now, let's move away from this and talk about today's video. We are going to talk about Thomas Partey's reaction to Arsenal's win over Leicester City. We're also going to take a look at what former Manchester United scout Mick said about Antoine Semenyo's rumored move to Chelsea. We're also going to talk about what Ajax is planning when it comes to the transfer of Tariq Lamptey and also kamaldeen Sulemana, who has been the talk of town since yesterday till today. Yesterday, he scored a goal for Southampton against Bournemouth, and after the game, he spoke about his goal and also his confidence, and also the coach of Southampton said some good things about kamaldeen Sulemana. So guys, we are going to discuss all this live here, but before we jump into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. My name is Adam. You're watching SportsCornerGH. Quickly, let's jump into it. Let's leave the fufu and go into today's video. Now, I want to begin with Thomas Partey. Yesterday, he did not get the best of games for Arsenal, but then Arsenal ended up winning that game by 2-0. Arsenal's injury situation is very worrying because most of their players up front are injured. The likes of Bukayo Saka, Martinelli, Kai Havertz are all injured. So yesterday, a lot of people did not know what the outcome of that game might be. By the end of the day, Mikel Arteta did something good tactically that won them the game. But then after the game, Thomas Partey took to his socials to talk about how bad his game was. But then the fact that the team won went into their favor. Now, this is what he said on social media. I'm going to read it out very quickly. He says that on days when I'm not at my best, the strength of the team carries us to victory. Vamos. This is coming from Thomas Partey, who played 75 minutes in that game for Arsenal. Honestly, I've watched that game. I already reacted to it. If you have not seen it yet, please check this channel, check my previous video. My reaction was spot on, and I'm sure you are going to enjoy it. So guys, that is what Thomas Partey said. He says, on days when I'm not at my best, the strength of the team carries us to victory. I think we all need to big up Mikel Arteta for that tactical change, bringing in Mikel Merino, who scored the 2 goals for Arsenal. Now, let's move away from that and talk about Antoine Semenyo. I mean, this season, he's having a phenomenal season. He's on form, and in my own opinion, the truth of the matter is he's the most informed Ghanaian player playing in Europe. Now, the former Manchester United scout Mick in an interview talked about Antoine Semenyo's rumored move to Chelsea. Now, we know a lot of teams are interested in Antoine Semenyo. They are observing the player and seeing how he has been playing against other teams in the EPL. The likes of Tottenham, Newcastle United, Arsenal, Liverpool have all shown interest in Semenyo. But this is what Mick said, the former Manchester United scout, in an interview. He says that it doesn't shock me to hear Chelsea are interested in him, referring to Antoine Semenyo. He then added that I always had doubts about his ability at the Premier League level, but he is one of the most improved players in the country this season. His strength, his running power, shooting and movement have really come to light at Bournemouth. He did not lie. To me, I'm shocked that all these teams are coming from Semenyo. They're all interested in him. I really want to see him play a very good team, win trophies. The truth of the matter is at Bournemouth, he will play good. But is he going to win trophies? No. When you're at your peak and you're doing so, or sometimes you just want to go to a good team so that at the end of the day, you have a legacy behind. So for Semenyo, I would love to see him in a team that can probably win trophies. Be it Liverpool, be it Arsenal, be it Chelsea. I just want to see him go to a big team. And I'm happy that the scout, Mick said these good things about him. And he says that it does not shock him to hear Chelsea are interested in the player. Normally, this is what I say. Scouts speak to other scouts. It's a business they're doing. It's a community. So I'm sure Mick definitely has spoken to other scouts who work for Chelsea. And definitely, Semenyo's name have come up several times. Currently, this player is in double figures when it comes to goal contribution, 7 goals, 4 assists in the EPL. And if you want to even broaden the scope, 9 goals, 5 assists this season. I think Semenyo is a phenomenal player. So guys, that is it with Antoine Semenyo. Now let's move away from that and talk about Tariq Lamptey. Now, Tariq Lamptey marked his 100th appearance in the English Premier League with Brighton and Hove Albion as they beat Chelsea by 2-1. But one thing about Tariq Lamptey people don't know is that his contract with Brighton and Hove Albion is going to end on the 30th of June. So now he's allowed to speak to other clubs. Now, in the just ended transfer window, a lot of clubs came close to the player. The likes of Ajax, the likes of Tottenham, Newcastle United, Sporting CP in Portugal were all interested in signing Tariq Lamptey. But then that move did not really go through. But what we are picking on from reports is that Ajax are waiting for the player to run his contract down. Then they sign him as a free agent. So guys, this is the news concerning Tariq Lamptey. He's a very good player by us standard. I want to see him get regular playing time. He's getting normal game time at Brighton and Hove Albion, but getting regular playing time is also on another level when he goes to another team. Let's say, for instance, he goes to Ajax or goes to Sporting and plays regularly and performs regularly. Definitely, his name is going to be in conversation when it comes to top, right backs or left backs who are in the world. So Tariq Lamptey, he's a great player for us, the national team, and also for Brighton and Hove Albion. I don't know why Brighton and Hove Albion do not want to extend his contract, but then the news we are getting is that Ajax are waiting for him to run down his contract so they can sign him as a free agent. Now, let's move away from that and talk about the big one. Now, I want to talk about Kamaldeen Sulemana. Yesterday, I'm going to say this. He was my man of the match. They lost that game by 3-1 against Bournemouth, but he was my man of the match. Before this game, he came out to say a lot of things. How he's being frustrated, how he's not scoring goals, and it's like people are expecting too much from him. The fact that people think he's disrespectful and he's not like that. But then yesterday, him scoring that goal only gives him his confidence back. And after scoring, that was his first goal in the English Premier League 2 years since joining Southampton. And this is what he said after scoring. He says that this is my first Premier League goal in 2 years. I'm glad that the goal came and hopefully I can add more to the team. The coach gave me confidence, not just the coach, but the players who trust in me and try to find me when they come on the pitch. He also added that I think I try to live up to the expectation and try to do my best for the team, because when they rely on you in a certain moment, you've got to come up and show that you can handle whatever you are supposed to do for the team. And this is coming from Kamaldeen Sulemana, full of confidence. Yesterday was his birthday, so happy belated birthday to Kamaldeen Sulemana. Still young. I think there is potential there. We have not seen it to the fullest, but I think it is still there. He needs his confidence back. And I'm happy that the new coach, Ivan Juric, is giving him that confidence back. He's playing so well. He's scoring goals. And I'm happy for him because, you see, this is what we expect from our Ghanaian players playing in their club side. They perform there and translate that form into the national team. But then, let's talk about Ivan Juric. I mean, after Kamaldeen Sulemana scored that goal, he said some few things about him. In the previous game Southampton played, he questioned Kamaldeen Sulemana's decision-making, saying that the player makes bad decisions, especially in the final third, whenever they play. And then this time around, Kamaldeen Sulemana was good. And now, this is what the coach said. He says that he's a great guy and has great quality. And I think he can really, really do well. Today, he scored a great goal and he was dangerous throughout the game. I'm very happy with him. This is coming from a coach who criticized Kamaldeen Sulemana a few days ago, saying that Kamaldeen Sulemana's decision-making is bad. But this time around, the coach is praising him for his quality on the ball. And I'm happy people are seeing it. Kamaldeen Sulemana is crazily good when it comes to his dribbling. I just feel like he needs to work on his weakness. Once he can get that right, that is it. His finishing is always a suspect. If he can get that right, he's a good player by all standards. So guys, this is coming from the coach of Southampton. So guys, let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. We talked about Semenyo's move to Chelsea and what the former Manchester United scout had to say about that. We also talk about Thomas Partey's reaction to Arsenal's win over Leicester City and Tariq Lamptey's move to Ajax, what Ajax is planning, and also Kamaldeen Sulemana's reaction to his goal and also what the coach of Southampton said about him. And let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Thanks for joining me. My name is Adam. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, you bye.